Am I the a-hole for wanting nothing to do with my dad after he missed my graduation and wedding? For context, I am a 24-year-old female and an only child. My dad left my mom when I was 10 years old, 1 week before Christmas. He left out of the blue and left me and my mom devastated. I've since came to realize it's because he cheated with his now wife. My parents' divorce hit me and my mom really hard. My parents never argued and always seemed very much in love. My dad was always great, and I only have happy and fond memories of him before the age of 10. I've had counseling over the years to cope with this, and even wrote my thesis on the impact of parental divorce on children. I am a psychology grad. In all fairness to my dad, he did try hard to accommodate me after the divorce. He would spend every Tuesday night visiting me at my grandparents' house and took me out whenever he could. Enter the girlfriend. We never really got along from the start, I guess, because I was a child still grieving my parents' divorce, and she was a woman navigating a new family dynamic. She's a mom herself and has a son 5 years younger than me. I'll call him Alfie for the purpose of this post. We tried to get along for the sake of my dad, but it has always been apparent that neither of us liked each other. She would cuddle and kiss my dad while looking at me from the corner of her eye, which quite honestly creeped and confused the hell out of me as a child, hence the therapy. There has been periods of no contact over the years, all due to me and my dad's wife not getting along. He always sided with her, and she just made it seem like I was a kid out to cause trouble between them. He always believed her. Fast forward to my adult years. I matured and started to believe maybe I was partly to blame for the problems of previous years. I became to realize how much I missed my dad and decided that despite how I feel about my stepmom, I would make a conscious effort to try and get along with her for the sake of the relationship with my dad. For the last 4 years, I have tried to go on days out with them as a family, slept at their house, and even holidays. Each occasion has ended with me in tears, due to my stepmom belittling me or intentionally upsetting me in front of the family. For example, she has played my parents' wedding song on several occasions and sang it at the top of her lungs, fully aware that this was their wedding song and that it would upset me. She constantly tells me how she is the luckiest woman in the world to have married my dad and for him to be the best father to Alfie, whose own dad is alive and well, by the way. She has outright admitted that she told my dad that they will never support me financially, even if I was going through a hard time. Just to preface, I have never asked my dad for money. But to hear her say that they would not support me financially if I ever needed it really hurt. My dad has never called her out on this behavior. Also, it's worth noting that my dad is the director of a company and his wife also has a high-income career. In the past year alone, they have visited Thailand, Dubai, Barbados, the Maldives, for family holidays with Alfie, and never once have I been invited. If I checked his Facebook, they are flying to a new destination each month. It has repeated like this for years. Even after all of this, I was still willing to let it slide to save the relationship with my dad. In 2023, I graduated from university. My dad was invited to my graduation a year in advance. He chose a holiday in Jamaica over my graduation and said that he was unable to change his dates or flights. I forgave him. Last year, in 2024, I got married. He again chose a holiday over attending my wedding. I'm assuming out of guilt, he rang me on the day of my wedding, from a sun lounger on the beach at wherever he was, to say that he would give me £5,000 as a wedding gift when he returned if I promised not to tell his wife. I said thanks, it's appreciated, and ended the phone. Following that phone call, I cried my eyes out on my wedding day. For the simple fact that my dad truly believed that £5,000 would make up for the fact he missed my wedding day. He tried to buy my love. Since then, our relationship has simply spiraled. I last saw him over 6 months ago. He lives 30 minutes from me. He rings me every couple of months, again I believe out of guilt. When we are together, I feel so uncomfortable as though I am with a stranger. There is no conversation between us, I don't know him, and he doesn't know me anymore. I can't explain how strange it feels to no longer know your own dad. He has met my husband all of 2 times. He has made no effort to get to know him. I can no longer cry tears for my dad. I no longer miss him. I don't think about him. He is not a part of my life anymore. I know you are probably thinking that is quite contradictory to then write this post about him, but I guess I am looking for some validation that I can finally end this relationship once and for all. My family have tried to talk me out of it with the usual, you only get one dad, or you'll regret cutting things off with him, but from what I can see, I have done all that I can. Love stories like this? Then make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss what's coming next.